It may sound surprising, but doctors now say type 2 diabetes is not always a life sentence. For decades, people believed that once the blood sugar problem started, it could only get worse. Yet new science shows that in many cases, seniors can actually push the disease into remission, sometimes sooner than they ever imagined. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack for years, and then discovering most of the weight was made of bricks you could remove. That's what researchers are uncovering about diabetes. It's not unshakable fate, but often a reversible condition. Still, the numbers are sobering. In the United States, 1 out of every 10 adults lives with diabetes. For older Americans, the risks are even heavier: vision loss, kidney failure, heart disease, and in severe cases, amputations. What happens inside the body is like a house being slowly eaten by invisible termites. High blood sugar creeps quietly, damaging blood vessels, nerve, and organs without much warning. But here's the turning point. Evidence from leading studies confirms that with the right changes, weight loss, healthier food, steady activity, and good sleep, the body can restore balance. For seniors, these steps don't have to be extreme. Small, consistent choices can lead to real freedom. If you find this helpful, make sure to share this video with a friend and give it a quick like. It might help someone you love. What really happens inside the body? Inside every healthy body, the pancreas works like a careful traffic officer. It releases insulin, a hormone that guides sugar from the bloodstream into the cells, where it's used for energy. In younger years, this system usually runs smoothly. But as people age, especially if extra weight gathers around the belly, the cells begin to resist insulin signal. It's as if the traffic lights stop responding, leaving sugar stuck in the streets of the bloodstream. This resistance is the hidden engine of type 2 diabetes. The pancreas, trying to fix the jam, pumps out more and more insulin. At first, the body manages, but over time, the system grows tired. The sugar lingers in the blood instead of fueling muscles and organs. Slowly, this excess sugar begins to harm delicate tissues. Blood vessels stiffen, nerves lose their sharpness, and organs carry more strain than they were built for. Doctors often compare this process to rust creeping into metal. At first, the damage is invisible, but it keeps spreading. High blood sugar doesn't always cause immediate pain, which is why many call it a silent destroyer. By the time symptoms like blurry vision, tingling feet, or constant thirst appear, the body has often been under attack for years. But there's an important detail. Even though the damage starts quietly, it doesn't mean it cannot be slowed or reversed. Studies have shown that when blood sugar levels drop back to a healthy range, the body begins repairing itself. The rust can stop spreading, and in some cases, tissues regain function. Seniors who take action early can witness surprising recoveries. So, what feels like an unstoppable slide is actually more like a train that can be slowed, redirected, and even brought back on track. Understanding this hidden process is the first step to taking back control, and it sets the stage for the good news that follows. The good news, it's reversible. For many years, people were told that type 2 diabetes only moved in one direction, worse with time. But modern research has turned that belief upside down. Doctors now confirm that, in countless cases, the damage caused by diabetes can be undone. Think of a garden left untended. Weeds grow, soil hardens, and plants wilt. Yet, with steady care, watering, pruning, sunlight, the garden can bloom again. The body has a similar power of renewal when given the right tools. Clinical studies from respected institutions show that seniors who commit to gradual, consistent lifestyle changes often see their blood sugar levels normalize. Weight loss, even in small amounts, can restart insulin sensitivity. Better sleep allows hormones to reset. Regular movement encourages muscles to act like sponges, soaking up extra sugar from the blood. These changes don't require extreme diets or exhausting routines, just persistence. One striking discovery is how quickly improvement can begin. Some older adults report noticeable shifts in their blood sugar readings within weeks, sometimes even days, after making healthier choices. It's not magic. It's the body's natural ability to heal once the main obstacles, excess fat, poor sleep, high stress, are removed. The word reversible doesn't mean effortless, Just as a garden needs regular tending, diabetes remission requires ongoing attention. Yet the reward is remarkable. Freedom from medications, renewed energy, and protection from complications that once seemed inevitable. Every meal, every walk, every night of quality rest becomes a small deposit in the body's recovery bank. Perhaps the most powerful message is this: it's never too late. Seniors who once feared they had no options discover they still hold the keys to change. The science is clear and the results are real. What once felt like an unavoidable sentence can instead become a turning point toward better days. The power of weight loss. At the center of type 2 diabetes lies a hidden enemy: visceral fat, the deep fat that wraps around organs like the liver and pancreas. Unlike the softer fat under the skin, this kind behaves more like an invader. It blocks insulin's signal and floods a body with substances that worsen resistance. Doctors explain that losing even a small portion of this fat can unlock the doors of the cells again, letting sugar flow where it belongs. Research shows that shedding just 7% of body weight can improve insulin sensitivity by more than 50%. That means a senior weighing 200 pounds would only need to lose about 14 pounds to notice a measurable difference. It's not about chasing a number on the scale or fitting into old clothes. It's about lifting pressure off the organs so they can function freely again. The encouraging part is that this doesn't require dramatic transformations. Seniors often succeed with gradual changes: smaller portions at dinner, replacing sugary drinks with water, or adding one extra walk after lunch. These adjustments, repeated steadily, act like tiny chisels carving away at the problem. Over time, the body responds with better blood sugar control and renewed energy. One remarkable finding from clinical programs is how quickly internal organs react to weight loss. Within weeks, the liver begins clearing out excess fat. The pancreas, no longer suffocated, starts producing insulin more effectively. This inner shift is invisible on the outside, but life-changing inside. Many seniors describe it as a fog lifting. Suddenly they feel lighter not only in body, but in mind. Weight loss isn't about punishment or vanity. It's a medical tool as powerful as any prescription. For seniors facing diabetes, every pound lost can mean fewer complications, less medication, and more independence. In the battle against this disease, even small victories on a scale carry enormous weight. The vital role of physical activity. Doctors often describe exercise as medicine without a pill. For seniors with type 2 diabetes, this medicine works quickly and directly. After a meal, blood sugar naturally rises. A short walk, just 10 or 15 minutes, signals muscles to open their doors and pull in that sugar for energy. It's like turning on an extra set of pumps to clear out the bloodstream before sugar has time to cause trouble. Studies confirm that as little as 150 minutes of moderate activity each week, about 2.5 hours, can dramatically improve glucose control. That could be brisk walking, cycling on a stationary bike, or even dancing in the living room. What matters is consistency, not intensity. Seniors who spread activity across the week often notice steadier energy and smoother blood sugar numbers. Strength training also plays a crucial role. With age, muscle naturally decreases, and less muscle means fewer storage tanks for sugar. Lifting light weights, using resistance bands, or even practicing sit-to-stand from a chair helps preserve muscle mass. Research shows that 2 sessions a week of strength exercises can make a noticeable difference in how the body processes glucose. The benefits don't stop at blood sugar. Physical activity supports heart health, strengthens bones, and improves balance, important for preventing falls. Many seniors also report better sleep after regular movement, which further supports blood sugar stability. Exercise becomes a chain reaction of positive effects, each reinforcing the next. Perhaps the most powerful truth is that it's never too late to start. Seniors who begin exercising in their 60s, 70s, or beyond still experience real improvements. The body, no matter the age, responds gratefully to movement. In the fight against diabetes, exercise is not a burden but a lifeline, an accessible tool within reach every single day. The strength of simple eating. Food is the most constant influence on blood sugar, yet it's also where seniors have the most control. When someone drinks a soda or eats a slice of white bread, the body quickly turns into sugar, flooding the bloodstream like a sudden storm. That spike forces the pancreas to scramble, releasing more insulin, and over time, this cycle wears the system down. Scientists call these high glycemic foods, but the idea is simple. They raise blood sugar too fast, too high. The solution doesn't require exotic diets. Replacing refined carbs like white bread, white rice, and pastries with whole grains, vegetables, and beans slows digestion. Fiber works like a brake pedal, keeping sugar release steady and gentle. A plate with more colors, greens, reds, oranges, usually means more fiber and nutrients. Even simple swaps, like oatmeal instead of sugary cereal or brown rice instead of white, make a clear difference. Protein also plays a powerful role. Lean meats, fish, eggs, or even beans and lentils help stabilize blood sugar by slowing down the release of carbs. Many seniors notice they feel fuller longer and snack less when protein is included at meals. This not only steadies glucose, but also helps preserve muscle, which is vital as the years go by. Hydration, though often overlooked, is another ally. Water helps the kidneys flush out excess sugar, preventing buildup in the blood. Seniors who replace sweetened drinks with water or unsweetened tea often find their blood sugar numbers move in the right direction without any other change. Even mild dehydration can cause sugar to rise, so regular sips through the day matter. What makes eating powerful is its everyday rhythm. Unlike medicine taken once or twice a day, every meal and snack is a chance to help the body heal. Over time, these small, repeated choices accumulate like steady deposits in a savings account. For seniors facing diabetes, eating simply and wisely is not just nourishment. It's daily medicine that works from the inside out. Sleep and calm, silent allies. Most people think of food and exercise first when it comes to diabetes, but sleep and stress play hidden roles just as powerful. When someone sleeps poorly, the body behaves as if it's under attack. Hormones like cortisol rise, making blood sugar climb even if nothing was eaten. It's like leaving a light switch on all night. The body keeps burning energy it should be saving. Research shows that seniors who get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep tend to have more stable glucose levels. During deep rest, the body repairs blood vessels, resets insulin sensitivity, and balances appetite hormones. That's why after a good night's sleep, cravings for sweets often fade and energy feels steadier. Even naps, when used wisely, can help restore balance for older adults. Stress, too, acts like an invisible trigger. When the mind feels anxious, the body releases stress hormones that tell the liver to dump extra sugar into the bloodstream, as if preparing to run from danger. For seniors, daily worries about health, finances, or loneliness can quietly keep blood sugar high, without them realizing why. Simple practices bring relief. Breathing exercises, quiet walks, reading, prayer, or listening to calming music lower stress hormones and protect glucose control. Scientists confirm that relaxation techniques can reduce blood sugar spikes as effectively as some lifestyle changes with food. The body listens not only to what is eaten, but also to how the mind feels. Sleep and calm may not appear on a prescription label, yet they are essential tools. For seniors working to reverse diabetes, these silent allies provide the steady background support that makes diet and exercise even more effective. In many cases, they are the missing piece that turns effort into lasting progress. How long does it take? One of the most common questions seniors ask is, how soon will I notice a change? The answer, supported by research, is often sooner than expected. Some people see improvements in blood sugar within just a few days of healthier eating or walking after meals. For others, it may take a few weeks. The body begins to respond quickly once the main stressors, excess fat, poor diet, lack of movement, are reduced. Clinical programs tracking thousands of patients show that up to 80% of people with type 2 diabetes can reach remission within 2 years when they stay consistent. That doesn't mean the journey is easy, but it does mean the window of opportunity is wide open, even for those in their 60s, 70s, or later. The science makes it clear. Progress isn't locked behind youth. It's available at any age. Still, the timeline is personal. Some seniors lose weight gradually and see steady progress over months. Others notice blood sugar numbers drop almost immediately after cutting out sugary drinks or adding short walks. What matters most isn't the speed of change, but the direction. Even small improvements reduce the risk of complications and give the body a chance to repair. The goal is not just to reach remission, but to maintain it. Diabetes can return if old habits come back. Doctors describe remission as a second chance, an open door that must be protected by ongoing choices. Seniors who build routines they truly enjoy, meals they like, activities they can repeat, bedtime rituals that feel natural, are the ones who keep diabetes away the longest. Perhaps the most hopeful message is this: every effort counts. There is no wasted step, no meaningless change. The body rewards consistency, whether it's one walk, one better meal, or one extra hour of sleep. For seniors, the timeline is not measured only in weeks or years, but in every single day that health feels stronger and life feels freer. Type 2 diabetes is not an unchangeable fate. For seniors, the science is clear. Every decision, whether it's about food, movement, sleep, or calm, shapes the body's ability to heal. What once felt like a permanent decline is, in truth, a condition that can be reversed or at least greatly improved. The story is no longer about limitation but about possibility. Each small step matters. A plate filled with vegetables, a glass of water instead of soda, a steady walk after dinner, or an extra hour of rest. All add up. These aren't grand sacrifices, but simple daily choices that shift the body back toward balance. Over weeks and months, they build a shield against the complications that once seemed unavoidable. Research has shown that remission is not rare, and it is not reserved for the young. Older adults across the country are proving that age does not erase the body's power to recover. Many have seen blood sugar return to normal ranges, medications reduced, and energy restored. Their lives remind us that change is always within reach. Still, it's important to act wisely. Before making major changes to diet, exercise, or medications, seniors should consult their doctors. Professional guidance ensures that each step is safe, sustainable, and tailored to individual needs. Science offers a hope, but medical support provides a roadmap. The message is simple yet profound. Diabetes does not have to define the rest of life. With knowledge, consistency, and support, seniors can reclaim strength, clarity, and independence. Every new day is an opportunity to reinforce health, and the evidence shows it's never too late to begin.